Hello and welcome to another one of my videos, and in today's video I'm going to call this Hello Taxes My Old Friend. Yes, that's right, I've just hit the VAT limit and I have a monster amount of stock that I will now have to pay VAT on it. Luckily for me, I kind of planned it this way. I wanted to build up very liquid coins because as you all know, I want to get into property. There was no way I could avoid not paying the VAT. You know, I could have waited a year, I guess, and then just be like, yeah, well, I didn't hit it, you know, but it's going to cost me money in the long run. So I ended up buying, there's 88 of these. For whatever reason, they always come in odd amounts when I buy them. So there's a gentleman local to me, he ends up selling these. End up getting 88 of these, and yeah, I think I got about 200 Brits on the books. Like every time I had a good month and I was off of Brits, you know, I'd buy a tube or I'd build a tube up from like odd coins, and I would put them to one side, knowing full well they're very liquid. And I don't even bother selling them when the price drops. I've just got to the stage where I'm like, let someone else sell. You know, let someone else make a bit of money. It's okay, my end. I'm not in the position I was a year ago. There's going to be a time where spot price shoots up, and I'm just going to unleash a monster amount of Brits on the market. I'll have to pay VAT on it, which is what it is. You know, I'm not anti-tax. I wish my taxes went to better uses, but it's okay. You know, I'm not trying to avoid tax or anything like that. If I can legally get away with something, and my accountant's like, yeah, sure, that's fine, then, you know, I'm going to use that method. But you can't really get around VAT or income tax, etc. You can just have small wins in certain areas. I was gonna make a video about how much I made in a year, because it's been exactly a year since I monetized my channel, and I'm not sure to be honest. Does it really matter? I don't know. It's probably not even that interesting. It's gone from, like, I had a couple of days when I started, and I think there was a bit of a buzz, and everyone's like, oh yeah, he's monetized his channel, let's see what he's got. And I was making like $3 or $4. I had one day where I made $6. I was like, yeah, this YouTube malarkey is easy, really easy. But then I went through a bit of a journey with that. I never set out to monetize YouTube, and I got fed up. I genuinely got fed up with not monetizing it, because I felt like I was putting out really good content. You know, I felt like my content was fresh and it was unique. There wasn't many other channels or any other channels who were really doing what I was doing. I was kind of paving a way, I feel. And I just really struggled with the fact that I was so busy, and every time I shot a YouTube video, it was costing me money effectively, and a fair amount of money as well. We're not talking small amounts. I know you could argue I was getting it back in other ways, but I just felt it was completely demoralizing me by not having that little pat on the back. And why shouldn't I earn for my work? That's the bottom line. The reason I did monetize it was because I heard a rumor that YouTube was gonna put adverts on anyway, and I was like, wow, actually I'm working, you know, why should you have that small bit of money? In terms of the numbers, you know, it's not as much as people think. I think I worked out yesterday, it was like £230 I made from a year of YouTube. So it's not a lot of money. You know, I'll probably take it out at Christmas and treat my mates to a couple of drinks. You know, who knows? Darryl, if you're watching this, cheap drinks. I'm not buying you a bottle of champagne. But yeah, that's these. So yeah, simple buy low, sell high. And I also bought this. So I had a bit of a, I'm not going to be able to fit on. Let's move that far back as I can. Right, is it going to fit? Just. So I bought a 2 coin gold set. I was on a national dealer's website, so that could be one of many. And they had a couple of bits come in. One was a 2016 proof sovereign, and I was like, I missed it. I missed it, and I'm kicking myself. And I'm like, it's cheap. Like they're selling their stock cheap. So if they're watching this channel, they know who I am. I will pay you more. If you want more money for your 2016 sovereigns, I will pay you more. Come to me, because I know people who will buy them for more. But then I saw this coin, and these coins, and I was like, hang on, I think they've mispriced them. So these didn't even hit the groups. These are a presentation cover, limited vintage of 60. Unfortunately, the person who's bought this, he's probably going to break them down and sell them as individuals. Now, I said to him, I was like, I need to sell pretty fast. You know, I offered it to 2 dealers. 1 dealer didn't come back to me in time, and I had a price in mind, and I thought, you know what? I know what I paid. I know what I want. But when I spoke to the dealer, he said to me, "I pay you $11.50. I think they're worth $11.75." And I said, "I think you're wrong on the valuation, but let me mull it over, because I did need cash flow." And he was like, okay. So I broke it down. I said top end, I think they were £1,400 set. So I had this at 800 and I had this at 600. They are both proofs. That is top end. You're going to have to go and work for that extra bit of cash. But bottom end, I said to him, so I think you're going to make 1,300. I was like, that's not me overinflating. I know you have to make a cut. You know, I know what I paid. And I said to him, I was thinking more 1,200. And I ended up paying 1080 on the set. So he agreed to 1,200. I don't have to lie to people to make deals. You know, I know what I paid. I have no problem sharing that with most people. There's some things where I have to be strategic and not reveal it, and that's just business. And there's some things where I can. It's already a done deal. It's got no material effect on the guy who's bought it. So I was stuck in a situation where I needed cash flow, and I've managed to squeeze out it'll be about £110 profit on this one set alone. That's not even including the Brits. You know, if the Brits I make £3 a coin minus the VAT now, wow, there's what, 88, I think. Let's call it 100 minus 10, well, minus 36. So 300, 200, and it's going to be about £200 odd. It's not a bad haul. You know, it's a day where I've actually done pretty well on this. Now, I don't know, personally I think, I'm not a fan of Westminster, but I think it's a nice setup. The other dealer got back to me and said, "This is ugly, it's, what is this?" He's like, "It doesn't matter because you've already sold it." And I said, "Look, I'm really sorry, I had to sell it. I needed cash flow and fast. I've got loads of stuff coming in tomorrow. I've got 2 individuals who contacted me. So one was a YouTube guy, one was a Facebook guy, and then I've got something coming in from auction, which was a bad buy, and I'll explain through that. And I've also got a DOS peso coming in, and hopefully the 2022 proof sovereigns. I've been a very busy boy. I'm gearing up for my final assault. Really, I've got a target. I've got 10 months left to hit it, and I will hit it come hell or high water, really, because I don't like setting myself goals and then falling short. You know, I know how skilled, I know how capable I am. And let's call it that. I feel like it's been on a bit of a personal tangent on this one, but I just wanted to show you some nice bits in. Some people will appreciate the prep talk. some people will be like, oh, just stop talking and show me coins. And there certainly will be more coins on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.